Greetings. I'm Steve Winters, host of Profiles in Folk on WSHU Public Radio on Friday evenings. Welcome to one in a series of virtual mini concerts produced in partnership with the Little Pub group of 5 restaurants in Connecticut. Each mini concert focuses on a singer-songwriter from the state, all performed regularly, and each was a featured performer at previous Little Pub Unplugged Coffee House concerts right here at the WSHU Broadcast Center. Our thanks go out to Doug and Doreen Grabe, the proprietors of the Little Pubs. They originally brought the Unplugged idea to us in 2018, and we've been running with it ever since. Our man behind the glass for this concert is WSHU Director of Engineering, Paul Litvinovich. With all that said, let's welcome Griffin Anthony for this virtual Unplugged mini concert. Full-length feature movies to documentaries, TV shows, and commercials. He possesses a lengthy and growing list of successes, and foremost among those successes are 3 albums of country-tinged music. But at its core, Refuge represents a collection of songs about hope. And Lord knows, we certainly, during these days, need plenty of that. He's a rising star in the world of singer-songwriters with his easygoing performance style and his music tinged with the country, blues, and jazz. Let's welcome Griffin Anthony.
Thank you, Steve. Whoa, it's a lucky thing I don't have to move my feet to dance with you without saying a word. You speak to me, you're the wild ride, a barefoot kid watching sunsets out over Mystic, with a reason I came through a dust cloud headed for freedom. You was waiting on the steps with a smile and a bottle of wine, 'cause you're the best break this heart could ever have. You're that piling high, that love on love. Under your breath, under the rain-swept trees on the porch of a teddy bear cottage, and a river in the still of a summer day, 'cause you're the best break this heart could ever have. You're all of the luck that I'll never need. You're the big dog prize, you're the beat of a drum. You're that piling high, that love on love. Piling high, that love on love, 'cause you're the best break this heart could ever have. You're all of the luck that I'll never need. You're the big door prize, you're the beat of a drum. You're the piling high, that love on love. You're the piling high, that love on love. Okay. So this was the first guitar that I ever had. I figured it'd be a good time to take it out and play with it. Since it doesn't have electronics in it, I don't often get to play with it. But in a situation like this, with some microphones and intimate space, it should be pretty perfect here. Again, my darling midnight blue, roll and polish off the ride, and gaze upon that moon and slip into the still Sedona sky. Oh, fall until you're fast asleep and you're warmed against the fire. Oh, fall until you welcome home the wild cries of the coyote's lullabies. Gone away to work the dirt and clay, engraved from mud gold, with fortune in our eyes. Oh, memories of better days, and the chorus of the choir. Oh, rest assured you will endure the wild cries of the coyote's lullabies. Oh, memories of better days, in the chorus of the gospel choir. Oh, rest is all the wild cries of the coyote's lullabies. Maybe a little. It's like that old. It's like that old song from, I think it was like the 50s or something, like the cattle call, a Latin American thing, rhythmic. Yeah, I'll take it though.
Very nice.
Thanks, Steve.
Well, it is good to have you on this virtual concert.
Thanks.
How have you been doing with this coronavirus pandemic? I mean, for musical artists, it's not an easy thing.
You know. So I, luckily, my health has been there. I haven't contracted the virus. My family and friends have not. I had an aunt, uncle that, and some cousins that have had it, but I guess it was a week straight. So they tested positive, and then it was about a week or two. They did the 14, but they were all okay, and they're strong as can be now and back better than ever. Financially, it's been tough for me. I make a living on gigging 4 or 5 nights a week.
Right.
It's been a lot of time to write, which is great. I'm pretty much halfway through the next record.
Great.
Which I feel I'm happy about, but I still know that the second half is going to take
What's it shaping up as musically?
So, of different lifestyles and scenarios that I have never found myself in. So, John Prine was one of my favorite writers of all time. And the late John Prine. It sounds weird saying that. I've never said that out loud before, but the late John Prine was one of my favorite writers of all time. And he would do that. He would write about an old couple falling in love. He would write about all different third-person perspective scenarios, or like a writing assignment, to do my best research, to put myself empathetically to things. So,
his songs could be, I mean, they could be about such simple things, but they would be profound.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, Prine? Heck yeah. Oh, gosh. He was the best at disguising the heaviest and profound things with such simple lyrics and simple, just like, he was so good. I could talk about him. We didn't need a much longer set. We'd need a much longer show. My uncle played bass for him for a little bit and was on some of his recordings. And so I grew up a little bit with like hearing the name John Prine, but it wasn't until I started doing this full time that I really jumped into.
What were some of your other influences?
Yeah, my parents are divorced. They divorced when I was like 5. And my dad remarried. He ended up moving to Florida, and I lived with my mom up here in New York, in Westchester County. Now she lives in Putnam County, so pretty close to here. But she would listen to the Gypsy Kings. She would listen to jazz. She would listen to like 80s pop. Fordham. She would listen to Kenny Rankin. So like, and then my dad was heavy into the Beatles. To college down in Florida, and linked up with a lot of the other jazzers down there that were in down in Miami, and they were all into like Steely Dan, and a lot of that like 1920s Harlem jazz type stuff.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I guess in high school I was like so many other kids around here, like Dave Matthews Band and everything. And then it took a while to get into later in life I started to get into like Prine probably and Dylan and Bill Withers, the late Bill Withers. It sounds weird to say that too.
Varied.
In the last couple weeks too, So we lost Bill Withers and John Prine in the same week.
Yeah, same week, right.
This is just crazy. So, yeah. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Are you performing any of the new material?
Nothing yet. So,
okay, so I won't ask you to do one.
I could fumble through one on my phone, but I'd prefer not to. I know I have a lot more writing to go, and I have a lot more refining of those songs. So even right now where I feel like they're done, they can't get any better, phonetically, syllables, every word, I know they still have a long way to go.
That's understandable.
So,
treat us to a couple others then.
Sure.
You've been singing for a while.
Quickly. So this was a song from a record in, I think 2012, an EP called The Canyon, and it's like a save the world type song. It's lighthearted, and I feel like it's somewhat timely right now. And someday the watercolored pictures that I paint will turn into reality, the brightest day that I ever did see. In some way, G.I. Joes are gonna make their way back home with a new philosophy, their misplaced hate, it'll disappear. Settle in the shadows of the crowds. Well, I don't judge what I don't see, and I won't say a thing. So come on and sing with me. I have a dream. It echoed out the call of 63. But just words, they opened up the door. Oh, in time, the colors of our skin are gonna become one. ever wrote so perfectly without a crime. It's so beautiful. Oh, help me shine a light in the hearts of those settle in the shadows of the crowds. Well, I don't judge what I don't see, and I won't say a thing. So come on and sing with me. Come on, come on. That's a song called Someday. This room sounds really nice. Thank you guys for doing such a great job with the design of this and even the engineering and the mix. It's weird to say on stage, but the mix up here sounds nice. So thank you. I hope it sounds all right for all you folks at home that are watching or listening. Will this be on the radio, or will this be strictly?
It's going to be on Facebook.
On Facebook. Mm-hmm. Cool. Cool. Would you like another one? Time dose. They're calling day blind stars to help prepare the ghost for the wolf in the man. He's hunting on a mountain high, working hard, punching time and getting by. Punching time, getting by. Working hard, punching time and getting by.